This is the real reason why Bitcoin has pumped 8% in the last day. And this is massive for Bitcoin in advanced. We are lining up with the same macroeconomic things here for Bitcoin as in 2024. And we have seen a massive pump afterwards. You sold all your crypto here in fear when this macroeconomic things lined up, and then we pumped and you missed the pump afterwards. Right now you were panicking again with those macroeconomic things, and we all know what is tend to happen next to Bitcoin. We have been perfectly predicting the market for the last few weeks here, and we have been printing with the whole community, as you can see right here, and we are calling the next move in this video. The $98,000 for Bitcoin is a massive liquidity pool. This is just a magnet for the price to push into in the upcoming weeks. This is not a matter of when, but it's a matter of time. We will pump into this liquidity zone within the next weeks. The Fusaka upgrade goes live on Ethereum, which is a massive upgrade, and this is what I'm expecting on Ethereum with this Fusaka upgrade. We will dive into that and way more in today's video. But first of all, please make sure to follow me over on X to never miss something throughout the day in crypto ever again. And of course, I would really appreciate you to subscribe over on my YouTube channel, like this daily update video if you love those updates, and we will dive right away into the data right now, because there is something really interesting happening for Bitcoin. Because what we can see is the spot Bitcoin ETF volume just exploded yesterday with $5.1 billion. And this is massive, this is huge, because you need to know that these are probably institutions that are buying back their Bitcoin. These are big whales that are buying back your Bitcoin. $5 billion in volume is huge for a Bitcoin ETF. This is the interest of retail institution in Bitcoin. This is the sign that we will get a supply shock anytime soon here. This is the reason why you want to scale in your Bitcoin right now, because this means that the interest in Bitcoin is so high that we need to pump in the upcoming months. This is the pure bull market energy, and such high volumes like this we only see with very big pumps for Bitcoin. What we saw yesterday on the US Open, the Vanguard lifted up their ETF ban, and we saw the US opening getting in, and that's also of course this news why the ETF volume was just so high as we saw it yesterday of approximately $5.1 billion. We saw the Vanguard ETF ban getting lifted, and this was where US opened, and we saw a pump immediately afterwards. We pumped approximately from the bottom to top 12%, and from us that US open we pumped 7% towards the upside. And a really good thing to see is the Vanguard ETF was lifted, the ban was lifted, and we saw a major volume spike coming in for Bitcoin. This is a really good sign that the interest in Bitcoin is higher than ever, and that this shakeout move we saw happening towards the downside was all created to buy your Bitcoin back lower. Because please keep in mind, and this is really important, this news wasn't decided yesterday. This news was coming for the last few weeks, months. Institutions knew this was gonna happen, that the ETF ban would be lifted. If they push the price towards $120,000, they need to buy their ETFs at such a high price. Please think about it. They wanted to push the price lower to buy the ETF cheaper back. And also, it isn't a sign here. What we saw is we are creating the structure towards the upside. And when things are getting a little bit bullish, we have some bullish news coming in. That's not a sign That is really all the theory. They could bought all their ETFs in this dump. And when things are getting bullish once again, they scooped up all their bitcoins. The bullish news come in the market and price pumps towards the upside. But a really important thing, this is a massive news event coming in for Bitcoin. And what I'm expecting next, all the institutions have been loading up their Bitcoin. We have bullish news coming in the market. I really expect a next move towards the upside for Bitcoin, because I don't think we will see another leg towards the upside. Such low prices we have seen on Bitcoin was the last time you could buy your Bitcoin at such a low price here, which is massive. And the most important thing is I have been calling this move for over weeks here. I said that the $84,000, that the $80,000 was a massive discount zone on Bitcoin. And if you don't believe me, please look back at my X post. Please look back at my daily update videos over on this YouTube channel, because I have been calling this move. And I was the one who was bullish when everyone was bearish. Please keep that in mind. Also, if you look at the macroeconomic things, we are lining up a massive setup here. Because in the 1st of August, we saw the Fed rate cuts and the BOJ raises rates happening once again. And we also saw a massive shakeout towards the downside. But we saw a massive pump of approximately 120% after for Bitcoin. And guess what? The same things are happening right now. So first of all, we have a shakeout. We saw that shakeout happening here once again. The Fed rate cuts. That is exactly what we saw in 2024. Exactly the same. And the BOJ raises rates. We saw that exactly happening in 2024. We pumped afterwards. Right now the setup is identical. And I think a pump of approximately 60% towards the $140,000 is just peanuts for Bitcoin in the upcoming months. Then look at this. This is an update video I posted 4 days ago. This was the price action at the moment. Hear what I said here. In my position, because I have a limit order set on the $87,720 here for Bitcoin. Then I already have a limit order open at the $84,500 for Bitcoin. Why? If this trade stops out, this is where liquidity lays, below this low. So there is a possibility that Bitcoin will take that liquidity out, but I don't want to miss out of this move if it is happening. So what I am doing is I'm placing another order with a stop loss right here. Here, I just literally said that I placed an order at this low zone here. Of course, I also set an entry here above, but I also said the liquidity is stacking up below here. We got stopped out on the first one. True, but on the second one we got perfectly filled, and that was exactly this zone. And right after, Bitcoin pumped extremely towards the upside, approximately 9%. I've been calling this move for over a week, over on my YouTube channel, over in my Telegram group, over on my X page, and no one was believing in this setup. But as you can see right over here, the trading community has been printing from this move, because this guy made 45% ROI on this trade. I call there fully transparent, and if you want to do so by yourself, please make sure to sign up on WeX through the link in the description, and you will get those setups. And I'm keeping you posted about the market. The only thing you need to do is put your trades over on WeX and sign up through the link in the description. If we look at the liquidation heat map, we can see that the $98,000 is a massive liquidity zone for Bitcoin. All the shorts are piled up here at the $98,000, and this is just a matter of time to be taken out by Bitcoin, because we all know what happened. The shorts were the whole time in winning positions, but right now it is time to flip the market, to flip all the bears out this move, because cycle will continue from off this point, and the $98,000 is a really interesting zone. I think this is a real magnet zone. We will pump into that literally very hard in the upcoming weeks. When we are seeing this, we can probably see something like a down move, but if we clear this liquidity on the top side, get a little pullback, the way is open towards the $105,000, and I think we will see that happening before the end of this year, which is massive, of course. Then, which is also very massive here, Ethereum Fusaka upgrade goes live tonight. The mainnet activates at 21:49 UTC, and this is massive for Ethereum. This is the next level that no one is talking about for Ethereum, but this is so bullish. And also, if we look at the chart, we can see that, okay, we are currently heading into resistance. So for now, if you have your Ethereum positions open, it is not a bad time to take some profits off the table, like 20% of your trades, 20% of your spot trades. If you are in a profitable position from of this point, this is a really good point to take out some profits. Then if we drop towards the downside, I'm interested in trading and scaling into Ethereum on those both green boxes I've been drawing here for Ethereum. If prices drops towards the 92.50 dollars here, I will scale into Ethereum. Also, if we dump towards the $2,780, I will scale into that one as well. Of course, we are seeing such like a move of this. I don't want to this one. I don't want to trade it in price. I really want to see structure getting created. Here I have to set limit orders if we see so, but also there is a possibility with this Fusaka upgrade that we will pump right away. And if we break this resistance towards the top side, we take out all the liquidity is stacking above us here. I'm waiting for a retest into this red zone, flip it into a green zone, into support, and long Ethereum from that point. Of course, it could be also buy the rumors, sell the news, and we will dump right away. Then these green zones are your opportunity to buy Ethereum at such low prices here, because I'm expecting Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all the other altcoins to pump in December here till the end of the year. That was it for today's video. Please make sure to follow me over on X to never miss something throughout the day in crypto. And of course, please make sure to subscribe over on my YouTube channel. I would really appreciate it. And like this daily update video if you love those updates. And I will see you tomorrow by a brand new Crypto Daily Update video.